Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today, hold on, let me drink some of my tea first. It's not too hot. Oh, it's not too bad. All right. Cheerio. This is quite literally the best mic I've ever reviewed, and that's putting it mildly. I tested this mic out in the field the other day along with a couple other mics, and this one surprised me. I didn't think it would be as good as it is. Before I go too far into this, I was sent this mic out for free. I'm not getting paid to say all this. I was asked to see what I thought, try it out in different settings, and give my feedback. I was looking forward to getting my hands on this mic for a very long time. All of the lavalier mics, I've been like on this lavalier mic hunt for the best one and what would be more suited to my needs versus, other people. This mic is probably the best thing I've ever used. One thing that does suck though, because I reviewed another Comica mic and it took batteries. And it was the first one I had reviewed in a while that you need to put batteries in. And so I was kind of like, but then I thought about it. In a professional setting, you would need batteries consistently instead of having to recharge all the time. Because you need to be able to swap out batteries in a pinch if you need to be talking for a long period of time. You only need like quick momentarily pauses between talking and sentences and stuff like that. But this one, it stays charged for quite a while. And I'm gonna tell you one way I know, because I've had this for about a month. I've used it on a few occasions here and there, probably about 10 different moments, probably 10 to 15 minutes at a time. I haven't charged this thing. It came pre-charged and I have not charged it at all. And if it sounds good right now, and I've had this thing for over a month and I haven't charged it, that's good. Okay, now in a regular situation, I'm assuming it might last for maybe a couple hours. I haven't really tested it in an extensive period of time, so I don't know. Just because the booklet claims certain things doesn't mean it is exactly that way. But I did do a distance check. I don't know, I'm assuming based on the distance I walked before that I was quite a bit further. I was quite a bit further than 50 to 60 meters. I think I was about 100. And I actually got to the spot I was aiming for, and it could still reach the sound and the quality could still reach. It did kind of dip out while I was facing walking that direction. And once I got to that point, but if I stayed still and I sat there, the audio reached, it was fine. I'm gonna show you the clip from when I tested it out. Okay, well, it's kind of pointing up. It's not pointing because the slope. So hold on. Let's get it back downward. All right. So, whew. Oh, I forgot to be talking. My bad. Well, if you can at least hear the outside ambience, you know the mic's still working. I'm actually pretty decently further than before. And the more and more people start showing up over here, the more eager I am to leave. I don't know why people decide they want to come out at the same time as everyone else. I don't feel good today. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like crap. My head hurts, I'm dizzy, and I really don't want to be doing this, but It's almost as if I have limited time with the daylight, and so I have to. But I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. Try to get a little further back. Okay. I think I'm gonna go as far back as this tree. As soon as I get in line with this tree, I'm gonna start walking back that way. Be a me. Being that there's quite a few. Okay, I'm close enough to the tree. All right, this is 100. This is definitely 100 feet. So I think this one has a range of 50 meters, which is 50 meters is roughly 80 to 100 feet. So if this ain't working, it's because I didn't charge the battery. And it could be because of the power lines that we're really close to in the trees. So, but tell me when it kicks back in. Because you don't really need to be this far away with any mic. So I'm shooting an 8K just in case I need to punch in. I don't even need this beanie. I should have brought my hat. Thought it was colder out here. Shoot, I shouldn't even wear the sweater. Goodness. Especially with all this activity, I can barely walk. Using every last ounce of energy to do this. So, whew. That was a hell of a walk. Now let's listen to the audio. But yeah, in that clip, I mean, the audio to me, it sounded great. If you heard anything different than what I heard, just let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Right now, I'm recording in mono. It comes with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. And you can either use both transmitters as left channel or right channel. You put it in stereo mode on the receiver. You can make one the left channel, one on the right channel. You can use both mics at the same time, or you can put one on another person and they can stand next to each other talking face to face, and the audio will pick up both of them talking. Of course, you'd hear one person louder in one ear and the other person louder in the other ear. Or you can clip it on your ankles and get the sound of you walking. There's so many ways you can use this thing. It does charge by USB Type-C, which is great. So glad that they're not using micro USB like every other chargeable thing. USB Type-C is the way to go because that's where a lot of things are going these days. Now in stereo mode, I already told you about stereo mode, but mono mode, I have to record in mono this way. I can also turn on the other mic and have it recorded in mono and have another person, you know, off somewhere else talking. I've tested it in that manner. I've also tested it plugged into my cell phone, and it works amazing. It sounds amazing and works amazing. And you don't just get the mic by itself. You get a little fuzzy dead cat, more of a windscreen. So if you're in a windy environment, it helps to cut down that wind noise. And you also get 2 lavalier lapel mics that plug into the top of it because it has a mic built into the device itself, but then you get a lavalier mic that you can plug into it that clips in, and you can pin that on you instead of using the one that's built into the base of it. The base one comes in hotter, so like you don't have to crank up the volume on it. So it actually comes in hotter than the actual lapel mic. If you're using the base and you're talking and you plug the lapel in, it's going to be a much lower volume as soon as you get the lapel in there, and you will have to crank it up. Either you have to crank up your volume in your camera or on the device itself, but it still sounds really good either way. It comes with a 3.5 millimeter cable, TRS to TRS for your Canon or Nikon, and then they also have a cable for Sony, Panasonic, or Fuji. I mean, they have separate cables for each. Then they have a cable that you can plug into your phone, so it's a TRS to TRRS adapter. You get one of these things. I don't know if the camera can focus on it. Maybe, maybe not. It's too small. There it goes. So you get one of those. So if you need to reset your base, your receiver, your transmitter, you got that to use. You do get your USB Type-C charger cable, but you don't get a base, so you have to find a random base that you have somewhere available and charge it. I mean, even the box is nice. The box is small too. So when it came, I was like, because I've seen smaller things come in bigger boxes. Here's the other one. That's what it looks like. So you got the mic on the top, and you have power buttons on the side, the charger ports on that side. You got a little clip on the back to clip it on you. The receiver looks pretty similar to this, except for it doesn't have the mic. And so yeah, so that button, the mode, I'm guessing it's the, you can mute one mic, you can hit the button to pair. I mean, it's got your functions right there. So now, who's this mic for? This mic is for absolutely everybody. You can do everything with this mic. You can plug it into just about every device. And if you get the two mic, you know, if you get the two mic kick, the Comica, if you get the two mic kit, the Comica boomx-d 2, which comes with the 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, you're good, you know? You can have 2 people talking, you can be interviewing, and one person can be interviewing the other, another person can be talking, or you can have 2 people that are being interviewed and have them both mic'd up, and instead of, you know, having them really close together, they can sit wherever they want, and they, you know, you can, to each his own. But anyways, I think it's wonderful. It is amazing. If I'm in a situation where I'm not in a noisy environment, I think I would probably use this a lot more often. I do like using my boom mic or like the Shure SM7B, but like right now, I would want to use this in this situation so I could get up and move, and I wouldn't have to move my mouth away from the mic. It would be with me the whole time, and I can go to the kitchen, go get something real quick. I can keep talking to you guys, and you can just look at a blank room for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been this excited about a microphone in a very long time, although it costs a lot of money. I'm really happy I have it. With all that being said, all that I've said now, if you're interested in this mic, I'll leave some links down below. And if you're interested in what I had to say today, and maybe you have some questions, maybe I didn't cover every base, put a comment down below, ask me some questions. I am open to answering questions. And if you generally made it to the end and like this video, leave a comment down below. I think I've already said that. Hit a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it, you know, to each his own. But if you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, and you'll see me in the next video. Peace.